Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to another episode of TREKBACK Tuesday, where we travel through time and space and all the quadrants to look at all the different Star Trek action figures from all sorts of manufacturers and everything. And
Yeah, okay, whatever. Where are we going next?
Yeah, okay.
Which quadrant?
Well, we're going back to Enterprise. We're going back to visit the Enterprise D and meet a crew member who is rather interesting, rather unique.
Wait, was D next gen? Okay.
Shame.
Dude, I'm new to this, okay? I've only watched the series once.
Shame.
I've watched the whole DS9 series twice, okay? Come on, give me something.
Less shame.
There we go.
By the way, pride.
Did you know that there was recently a poll from one of the Star Trek sites? I think it was like StarTrek.com, and DS9 was rated the best written series of all of them, including the animated series.
Wow.
Yeah. I believe next.
Suck on that. Anybody who says it's not part of the series.
Mm-hmm. Next gen, I think got number 2.
No, right, not surprising.
But DS9, boom.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go back to Enterprise.
Now that diatribe out of the way, we're going back to visit the Enterprise D and visit a member of the engineering department.
Geordi?
No, but it's one of his friends.
Oh! Is it who I think it is? Is it who I think it is?
Might be very well Lieutenant Barclay.
Sorry, I like Barclay.
Straight up from the A-Team. Lieutenant Barclay.
Barclay. Oh my god! Look at his head! What did they do to his poor head?
That's definitely broccoli.
Wow! What did they do? He looks like one of those aliens with like the big brain.
Yep.
Tholotian?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, did they reprint his head? Look at this! He looks like a friggin' Tholotian! Hey, who's that? Ooh,
well,
Data.
We'll talk about those in a second. But
we need this whole line.
Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We need this whole line. But oh my god, look at him! He's so Barclay and not.
Yeah, that is Lieutenant Barclay from his debut episode. And he's got some really cool accessories as well. So I think we need to just crack him open and start talking about him.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just like blown away by this because wow, his head is so big.
We got a Barclay. I never had a Barclay as a kid either. We've gotten, I mean, doing this whole series, we've gone far beyond what I've had.
Well, let me ask you a question though. With Barclay, was he like was he a character that you really liked back then?
No.
How do you feel about him now?
He's okay now. I understand him more as I got older.
Yeah.
As a kid watching, I was like, I don't get this guy. But now I'm at the age where I can understand more of broccoli better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I think if I was watching Enterprise growing up, I don't think I would have liked him. But now I do feel for him. Though to be fair, Voyager used him way too much.
Yeah, well,
he was overused in Voyager.
Yes.
But I still appreciated seeing him. You know, like given all his issues. Anyway, back to the
here's
base.
his Starfleet Insignia base with his name on it, personalized for Barclay.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm like.
It's that fresh toy feeling.
Oh, his fingers are dirty.
Yeah.
So it's a bad paint job, but it's it's like schmutz that he's not supposed to have. But at the same time, I'm holding him deliberately like this.
Okay.
He's an engineer, so he gets his hands dirty. But oh wow, it's like I'm trying to see what the rest of the paint job is like. Clearly age, but.
Yeah, this is a 20-year-old toy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but he looks really good. I'm only seeing like a couple of tiny little spots that might be a little off. Like his color looks a little funky, but...
Yeah, some bad paint job there.
Yeah, but it's, ultimately it's like pretty clean.
Yeah,
like,
it might have just aged that way too.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Because there's stuff on the shoulders too.
Yeah,
so I think, and what we're talking about is the back of the neck. There's like some paint chip, but it could either be a bad paint job or it could just be age. We're really not sure about that because it's just how natural it looks.
Yeah, because I would like to point out in a previous video we had done Chakotay, and his lines were also extremely clean. You know, for a 20-year-old toy. Yeah, that's really impressive. How just. Yeah, the paint jobs, even when they're schmutzy and off, they've been...
Still pretty solid.
Yeah.
Playmates was always good about paint.
Yeah.
Paint was never really a big problem for Playmates. Articulation was usually a problem. Not the lack of articulation, but I remember as a kid, typically, toys breaking. Never had a problem with a Star Trek figure, but other Playmates toys, I'd have problems with limbs breaking off.
Yeah, but I'm really impressed with the paint job.
Yeah.
I mean, so... No, I'm going to be nice and not call out a certain company that has a really bad quality control on their paint jobs.
Yeah, let's not talk about Funko and Jazzwares. Let's take a look at the accessories.
Okay, let's. So, Okay, I'm gonna read that.
He's got some.
You're
he has
excited.
very unique accessories too.
Yeah,
these are almost all entirely new for Starfleet characters. There's only so many things you usually do. You usually get the same stuff, but he's got some.
Okay, the one that's
ones.
in your hand right now, I think we're gonna go because that's the anti-gravity pallet, mobile transportation for heavy components and supply containers.
Which unfortunately does not float because it's a toy, but you can pretend it floats.
I think that's his hand goes.
Yeah, he's supposed to pick it up and go.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Next up, there's a cryo container for shipping and transporting supplies that must be cryogenically preserved.
Which also kind of looks like one
Milk
of those.
carton?
Yeah, it's like a milk carton and those like blender bottles you get now. This is Barclay's protein shake because he's gonna go to the gym after working his guns.
He really does need it, and he needs it cryogenically frozen.
He likes it cold, real cold.
Yeah. Okay, next up is going to be an engineering tool.
They just literally call it an engineering tool.
Yes, it's literally called engineering tool, all-purpose element for repairing antimatter injectors. Wait, really, an all-purpose element? What kind of phrasing is that? It's a tool.
It's Starfleet. It's all very sterile.
For antimatter injectors. That's just weird wording. I'm not something to be engineered.
Oh, that's debatable.
Grumble.
And finally,
You're lucky that you have that on you right now, because it is an ancient bladed weapon used in hand-to-hand combat on Earth, otherwise known as the fencing foil.
a little bendy, unfortunately. It's not supposed to be bendy, but I think 20 years in that box didn't hold up well for this.
Yeah, I would say, and I think given the quality of the plastic, it's probably not going to be too bad.
It would bounce back, I imagine.
Yeah, though.
Kind of wish he had 2 fencing foils.
Oh god, that'd be so great.
Because he should.
And how great would it be if he was?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's
Toy of the year.
Though, yeah. Okay.
Very floppy.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Barclay's very floppy foil.
His foil's a little limp.
Well, Deanna Troy's not around.
Ouch. But true.
Yeah.
Again, I'll probably end up just griping about this, and I gotta learn to get over it. I really do hate that the accessories are monocolored.
Yeah, that's just how they did.
And I kind of wish if you were gonna do that, then just make them all black or white or a more neutral color.
I think they wanted to make it so that like you knew who they went with each figure based on the color. Even though the colors are arbitrary, they wanted it to be like, okay, Barclay's accessories because they're all this color.
Yeah, no, I get that. I just wish it was something a little bit more neutral, like variety shades of to do a whole shade range of browns. And, or grays or whatever. Just help it blend in a little bit more, I guess. Oh, but. Before we get.
We also get our favorite.
Space cap!
We got another space cap.
Space cap. Space cap.
I have space caps.
Okay, we're gonna stop now.
Space caps. So we got another space cap, also known as pogs.
Yeah.
For you other kids out there who don't know what a pog is. So yeah, we got a bunch of these, and there's a whole list of what other ones we can get. We've got a lot of them now at this point, but not enough to actually play a game yet.
Yeah, we
need to get Star Trek pogs. Maybe one day we're gonna do a pog episode. Do you want to see a pog episode?
Yeah, if you guys want to see a pog episode.
You gotta tell us.
Yeah, because
pogs are a mighty investment. They're pretty rare. They're pretty expensive pogs.
What?
No, they're worthless. They're worthless.
What planet are you from?
Well, where are the Vidians from?
They're from Delta Quadrant.
How much Galaxian? That explains so much.
He really does.
So space cap, unfortunately, this actually does look a little faded due to time. It even looks a little not yellowish, but it's fading. Yeah. Somehow the front and back is fading, which is bizarre. But
yeah, but I will say that it's kind of nice. You can see that it is still firmly
solid in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be. It hasn't been popped out. So that's pretty cool. But anyway,
let's see. So I'm trying to get Barclay's. It really only goes in one hand, and the engineering tool. It kind of only fits in that hand as well. Doesn't really fit that well, and it's kind of it's not even great.
You know what it looks like? It totally looks like one of those like thermometers you stick in somebody's ear. Beep. Read my temperature. Am I healthy?
You're dead.
Oh, well, that explains why I feel so cold.
So yeah, that is Lieutenant Barclay, and here's just so you guys can see it too. The Lieutenant Barclay's little, it's a lunch tray. Let's just call it what it is. It's a lunch tray. But the best accessory is the foil. The day is over. The day is won.
Yeah, seriously, that just
attack. Attack.
I bow down to foil Barclay. Ah! Punch him.
Scared of you now.
Yeah.
He also thinks you're pretty, and he's too afraid to talk to you.
Oh, you're weird. But seriously, look how big his head is.
Well, he always had a big head.
He has a big head, but it's like bulbous.
Bulb-headed Barclay.
Bulbous it is. He looks like a freaking Telosian.
Yeah, he's got a big head. It's the hair too.
Yeah, it is, but it's still Barclay. So
I'm gonna put his stuff in his tray.
Gotta admire the neatness of it.
Yeah, just like Barclay. So that's Lieutenant Barclay from Playmates. We like him. Good
You
figure.
do? Yeah.
Solid entry by Playmates.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So that's Lieutenant Barclay. I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
And we hope you enjoyed this episode of Trek Back Tuesday. We've got plenty more on the way. All sorts more Trek fun coming soon.
Yeah.
So until we see you next time, live long and buy toys.